Fani Kayode finds his voice again, sends a serious warning to Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu over the proposal for a Muslim ticket. Tells him, you cannot do that. This was the reason I left APC back then, because that was what Buhari was proposing with you as his running mate, and we kicked against it at that time. I'm not about to accept it now. So this is what is happening. Our very own brother, is standing up to say he will not allow this to happen. Not now, not ever. We know him very well. He speaks. He's not somebody who will just be quiet in the face of all that is going on. He will say it as it is. Yes, that's what he does. He will say it as it is. Let's get all the details. Femi Fani Kayode sends a serious warning to Tinubu over the proposal for the Muslim ticket. A high-ranking and respected officer of the Christian Association of Nigeria, came to see me yesterday and expressed concerns about my disposition towards the Muslim ticket. He informed me that CAN vehemently opposition to such a ticket and said that the leadership of the organization watched my interview on Channels Television where it appeared that I was not on all fours for it and with them. They felt this was very unlikely of me because they know how I reveal my faith and how much I respect Khan and his leadership and how I usually in agreement with them in all issues. It was a mark of honor to me that they thought me worthy of sending someone to take an explanation, and after thanking him for that, we spoke for no less than 2 hours. At the end of it, I believe the person understands my position better and promised to convey it to the leadership of CAN. Permit me to share some of the points I made to him for the record purpose. First was my fellow. It is perceived by many in APC that a Muslim ticket may be the winning formula in the forthcoming election. They believe that it will be politically explained to take advantage of that and present such a ticket. It is perceived by others in APC that a Muslim ticket will be a direct challenge to the Christian community in Nigeria, and it may jeopardize the chance of our party in the forthcoming general elections. I hold a later view, but I had said that if our candidate, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, insists on a Muslim ticket, I and many others should stand by him and attempt to defend it as long as he is the running mate, is not an extremist who will undermine the interests of Christian community. In this matter, we must not allow ourselves to be guided by emotions, but rather by our obligations to support our candidate and party. The quest and desire to win the forthcoming presidential election at all costs politically explains and what the British call real politics. And neither is it in any way a betrayal of our value or our Christian faith to take this position, because Muslim ticket or no Muslim ticket will not sit by idle and allow anyone or any other government to undermine our faith or our people. If Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu decides on a Muslim ticket, we should either swim with him or sink with him. And whichever way, given the experience of Atiku Abubakar and recently that the PDP would give its vice president ticket to a Christian, it will be a hard fight. I say this because there are over 100 million Nigerians in this country who are Christians, who feel passionately about their faith and who believe that they must be protected and represented at the highest level. Those that wish them away dismiss their concern and say they do not care about how they feel, and so this will be a pencil down. No matter what the candidate decides, he must align with fears and carry them along, because the fears and concerns about Islamization, right or wrong, are real ones. So this is what your brother Femi Fani Kayode says. He said they will either swim or sink with Tinubu. So it is what it is. They have made up their mind that they will either sink or swim with him, and they are not going to be, Femi Fani Kayode says He has told Khan that they should not bother about Femi Fani Kayode, about Tinubu, who Tinubu eventually picks, because we know that Tinubu is picking a Christian from the south. Tinubu needs to pick a Christian from the north. But if he decides, say for party's sake, or if you feel that's the winning formula, he goes for a Muslim ticket, whatever comes out of it, he should be ready to bear the brunt. And according to Femi Fani Kayode, they said they are ready to sink and to swim with Tinubu. So, I mean, Nigerians, here you have it. Will you want to vote for a man who do not have respect? To start with, for you already, the respect is already off the table. It's a shame when you see some girls, that something is wrong, and you cannot. I mean, you're picking this. You can see all the red flags. You can cite them. You see them. In fact, the sign is too glary to be ignored. It's just too bright. It's alarming. It's shouting. It's screaming at you. But guess what? You decide to turn a deaf ear. Sorry for your mama and your papa. Maybe now your cops they go carry. So that's exactly what this case is. You're saying it, and you say, what, I will go on with it anyway. Nigerians, listen, get your PVCs. Encourage people around you. Call those in the villages. Tell them, explain to them, who could possibly bring about a change, that our rural communities can become urbanized and they don't have to migrate, and there is security and safety and everybody is happy. That's the main point. That's the main deal. That's the real deal. Let's not sit down there and pretend, okay, and put mind as if we are not aware that these things are going on. It is expedient. It is important that every one of us understand what is happening. If you don't know, you'll be taking you miss some of the important points. You miss it out. You will miss it out, and that's why the knowing is very important. Please, let's ensure, okay, that we share it out there. We allow people to know that elections are around the corner now. It is your duty to vote. Don't dabble between opinions on that ground. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, not now, not ever. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. So these are some of the things that are going on. These are some of the things that are happening. And, we will continue to speak out and ensure that the truth is done. We'll continue to speak out. Okay, so these are some of the things happening, and why, every one of us have got a duty, and we must speak out against everything and anything, that does not really count and give us a position for truth. You see, so this is what is happening. Well, Nigerians, what is going on, the whole election shows you that they don't care for other people. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.